Mr. Beresford indicates to the declarant that a matter has been referred to you, you acknowledge, and then once you get to a stage where you believe they're sufficient, then you write to the declarant. Is that correct?
Bless up my people. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. And in this one, my people, we're still on the matter of the whole Integrity Commission interview, so to speak, in the Parliament yesterday with the Integrity Commission's Oversight Committee. And Warmington did for dead end of my people, and for some reason, he never did it. Anyways, I play a video in a recent video where him a talk up to Nigel Clark and say that the Integrity Commission must be audited because them a get approximately 2 billion of taxpayers' money and this and that, and saying that they shouldn't spend another dollar of the taxpayers' money until an audit is revealed by now and next year March. So no some people, shout out to some of you. And we have always been saying this, enough of them lawmakers here don't even know the laws that they sit and craft. So you know, say after him said that my people, the Integrity Commission clap back at him. Right? And Integrity Commission saying that they are concerned that there are parliamentarians who continue to exhibit a clear lack of knowledge or understanding of the very laws that they are elected to write. And so the Integrity Commission sought to make the following clarifications. Number one, the accounting and financial affairs of the Integrity Commission have been audited every year in its 6 years of existence. The audits in each case have been conducted by an independent external auditor whose appointment has been approved in writing by the Minister of Finance himself. Right, so we know that the Auditor General is Pamela Monroe Ellis, my people, and she's on the board of the Integrity Commission. And so, you know, she can't audit that body. You understand? Conflict I got there right there. So, and so them get an external, and Nigel Clark signed to it. So how can he not know all of this, my people? Remember, the Integrity Commission was formulated in 2017. Anyways, number two, the audited financial statements of the Commission have been formally submitted to and tabled in Parliament in each of those 6 years as a part of the Commission's annual reports. But through them now read nothing, people, they don't know these things. Them come with a whole heap of excitement and a loud outbursts to get people intimidated. Number three, for the avoidance of doubt, the annual audits of the Commission have been conducted pursuant to and in compliance with Section 21 of the Integrity Commissions Act, which provides that the Commission shall keep proper accounts of its receipts, payments, assets, and liabilities, and such accounts shall be audited annually by an auditor appointed each year by the Commission with the approval of the Minister of Finance. Number four, Section 21 of the Integrity Commission Act further provides that the statements of accounts so audited shall form part of the annual report of the Commission, which in turn is required to be submitted to Parliament within 3 months of the ending of each fiscal year. 5. In respect of the 2023-2024 fiscal year ended March 31st, 2024, the Commissioner's annual report inclusive of the audited and signed financial statements for that fiscal year was submitted to Parliament on June 26, 2024. The report was formally tabled in the House of Representatives on July 9, 2024. 6. The audited financial statements appear in the last 31 pages of the annual report. And 7. The letter which approved the appointment of an independent external auditor to audit the accounts and financial affairs of the Integrity Commission for fiscal year 2023-24 was signed by the Minister of Finance. So then basically I go outline that step by step so Warmington can understand that they do an audit every year. So him running out and behaving so in a parliament, my people, was very uncalled for. So when you see it for yourself, my people, him flip and flop himself. Now in this next segment, we're going to see where Julian Robinson, the opposition spokesman on finance of the People's National Party, basically wanted to enlighten the public, as he asked the commissioners question on how are you advised during an illicit enrichment investigation. And so I want to listen to it, my people, and take away what needs to be taken away in this segment here.
Let me just be clear and follow the process. If I'm being investigated, Mr. Beresford would indicate to me that he's referring a matter to you, but he doesn't state the nature of it. You would then write to me to say a matter has been referred to you in relation to me, but at that stage you don't include the specific nature of your investigation. Once you have done your due diligence and weighed the evidence, and you have come to a conclusion that you should commence an investigation, you then write that what I would receive my third correspondence as a declarant then. The first from Mr. Beresford to say you have referred to you. The second from you to confirm that you are in receipt of a referral. And then the third, that having done your preliminary checks, you are now commencing this investigation and you are calling on me to answer these specific allegations or charges. Is that correct?
Correct in every respect, except to say that at that stage we are not commencing the investigation.
Well, not
we are
commencing.
continuing with the investigation, but we are at a stage where we are asking you to explain assets that we find to be disproportionate to your lawful earnings.
And the same principle would apply whether it's an investigation for another matter. So, for example, failure to declare particular assets, etc. The same principle in terms of the process applies, where Mr. Beresford indicates to the declarant that a matter has been referred to you, you acknowledge, and then once you get to a stage where you believe they're sufficient, then you write to the declarant. Is that correct?
Not in all cases.
Okay.
Because the illicit enrichment matters are peculiar, it requires that the declarant explain the source of funds for the assets. So it is not done in the very same way, but there may be a time during the course of the investigation that the declarant would be called in to answer questions, for example, under caution, after having collected the evidence and we are satisfied that there is sufficient there to arouse our suspicion that an offense has been committed. Then we would call them in at that stage. But each investigation, of course, will turn on their facts.
And me still seeing some people are try to, query at what point the Prime Minister know, whether him did know from up in May, whether him did know on the 17th of August or on the 18th of August last year. At some point, he knew that he was under investigation. And coming up to this year, where that report was tabled, he could have said something to the nation. He could have said something to the people that he's working for. So, my people, want you 2 cents in another one here. Talk up the things in the comment section, make a reason. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you're new on the road to 30K. Stay tuned for more videos. Stay tuned for more updates. Big up on yourself.